they also do it when you teach in public schools.
Yeah, it's like kind of a new thing we're doing. So you were using the S20 Plus, right?
Yes.
So the thing is, you made a 2-year contract. So your contract is usually going to end 2022 March 13. This is when
Okay.
your contract is going to end.
Is my phone also paid off by then?
Yeah. So I'm going to explain you two things. The remaining like amount on the phone here, in order to pay it all, it's 236, 712. Can you read?
I just can't see that far. That's all.
Oh, yeah, I will bring it again. To
Okay.
explain you again.
Free drinks for you.
Tell somebody that.
So the thing we do actually, so you see, this is the amount that's remaining on your phone currently. So
Okay.
if you want, so basically when you're upgrading your phone, what do you do with your phone? Do you keep it home? Do you keep it as souvenir? Do you give it to someone else?
I try to keep it. Yeah. So
So, yeah.
is this in terms of the monthly fee, or is this in
Yeah,
terms
yeah.
of the phone's value itself?
No, it's not that this is value of this phone. This value of this phone, it's this plus maybe 100,000. So you get more than 390 if the phone is like really good, like if the phone doesn't have any problem. So you see, the thing we do is, this is like if you really want to go to the S21 Plus, if
Okay.
you want to upgrade your phone, this is what is going to happen. So we take this phone, we give it to people who take it, maybe they recycle it, they keep it to Samsung or something, or they bring it to the black market. I don't know what they
No,
do.
I want to keep this phone.
You want to keep it. So if you want to keep it, the only option you have is to wait on this here and then pay all of this, and then that's when you can have a new phone. Because for foreigners, you can only have one phone on one name actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it possible that I can pay for this phone's the value I still owe because I have to pay down payments?
Well, if you really want the new phone, you can pay this and you can have the new phone. But the good thing is, like, I understand it might be your personal like reason that you want to keep your phone. But if it's not like something like it's souvenir, you want to keep it for souvenir. Like if it's not a collection, it's better really to give it off because those phones they really lose the value.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, I've got some photos and things on here that I'd like to keep.
No, the thing is, there's a new system that all the information goes to the new phone, 100%. Like there's nothing left. So before you give us this phone, you go with it again. You spend like 1 week with it, with the new phone. The new phone will be all this information 100%. Nothing will be left there. So while using, maybe you can find something not left over there. Then you can put it in the new phone. After 1 week, you will be sure like everything is sent up to the new phone. That's when you reset it and then you bring it out back to us. And then we give you 390,000. So we remove here. So let me give you an idea of what it will become if that happens.
Okay.
If it's not a collection of phone we're doing, so it's better really if you give it to Katie. Like that's when this phone give you value actually.
Okay.
So it's this minus this one, 236, 712. 50.
Oh, so they only limit you to one phone?
Sorry?
They only limit you to one phone?
No, you can take any phone you want.
No, I mean Korean law
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, for foreigners. Like there is a lot of types of visa, but your visa can only take one phone. Even from mine, like 80% of foreigners, they can take only one phone. Maybe foreigners who are married to Korean, they can maybe have 3 phones on one person. They can pay different phones on their name.
Okay.
But like for most of foreigners, they can only have one phone. There's some type of visa cannot allow to actually have a phone actually.
a question.
Yeah, sure.
This is just a question.
Yeah.
If I, is it possible to pay the remaining amount off?
Yeah, it's possible.
I keep this phone.
Yeah.
And I start with a new.
Yeah. The only reason why I'm giving you this is to give you the options you have.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like I'm not really forcing you to give us this phone back to us.
Okay.
I just because there is before I was working here, there was only Korean working here. And then when they were like dealing with foreigners, there was a lot of misunderstanding actually.
Yes.
So foreigners were taking what they don't really want, or maybe they come with something they want. Maybe that was better than what they could imagine.
Okay.
That's why I'm giving you all the options and then you choose. So I'm going to give you an option if you bring that phone and an option if you just keep the phone. And then you will choose by yourself.
Okay.
What will be better for you?
Let me just still think about it.
Yeah. I will give you the prices here at the above and then you can think about it. This decision is totally yours.
Thank you.
결합 할인을 얼마나 받을 수 있는지 만약에 슬림했을 때.
So currently your bill is 105,610. This is your current bill. So I'm going to give you the two bills. That's what happened.
슬림을 맞은 거면 슬림을 되면.
So if, for example, you change the phone, will you go with the Flip, the Fold, or the Note series, or the S series?
I don't know much about those phones.
So the first one is this one, the Fold, and the other one is the book, like a book. Are you interested about it?
I think.
I can bring it and you can see it more about it. If
Yes,
you
please.
Yeah.
I think a colleague of mine has the book like for. The both of us, we like to read ebooks.
Oh, that would be really nice actually. So for people who calls a lot, I wouldn't recommend you that if you call a lot because it can be a little bit heavier.
Okay.
Yeah, like at once it's not that uncomfortable for using on calling, but if you call a lot, it can be uncomfortable. But if you like videos and books, that's really nice.
Okay, so can you show me? I don't
You
want
can turn it on and it's really on, and then you can just navigate and. The other one is the Note series. It's like this series, the S series, the one you're using. So this is the one the option you have is this one, and the Note series. It only have a pen. That's the extra thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How do you go to the main menu?
The main menu is like this.
Oh, you're just swapping up.
Yeah.
그 요질이 뭐야? 그거 쓸 수 있었는데 진짜.
And how do you close the phone?
To close.
내년에.
Yes.
So basically, the thing you do is just like go like this, and do like this, and maybe use this part here.
쉬운데 너무 거 아니야 이 공연은요?
Where is this part? So this is like a phone. Basically, you can use everything here.
So essentially, okay.
So this is like a normal phone, the one we have like there. It's like this. You can use it like this. But if you want like a bigger screen and everything stuff, you can just open it this way and start using
So
it.
technically, there's like three screens.
Yeah, it's like 3 screens. Yeah, and you can separate it here. I don't remember how they do it, but you can do it. So you can open one thing here and you can open another thing here. Like for people who do like the stocks, the like investing in stocks, you can open stocks here and then they can open maybe stuff they're using. Like
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Is there usually a cover for this, like this?
Yeah, so the cover, how it works, there's no cover here.
Okay.
Basically, because it's a phone. Actually, here it's like that one. But basically, if you want the wall cover, it's become way bigger. but it can become like this this part here.
Okay.
But when you open it, it then becomes a screen.
Okay. In
Yeah.
terms of in terms of protection.
Protection here.
Yes.
Yeah, there is one. You can fold everything here.
Okay.
Yeah. People doesn't really like it because it's become
Bulky.
a little bit more bigger. But if you really like to protect it, you can have it. It's not that big. I mean, it's only something that covers here, and then it's like something that much as like it's like a magnet. Yeah, it's
okay.
pushed it here, and it's become fully protected.
Okay.
Yeah. What about this one? You're not interested on this one? If this one is more comfortable, you can slide it and put it in the pocket like this here. This is like a fake one. So people like this one because you can put it like this and put it in the pocket. Really
Yes.
easy things. Yeah. And the S21 Plus is this one, and you can see the design change it in the back actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
Camera.
네네네네. 그러면은 6만 원 좀 넘어가고요.
Wait.
That's the fake
다
one.
합쳐서 기기값까지 6만 원 정도요.
It's like a
네네.
to show people, but it doesn't.
Oh, okay.
open. Yeah.
네네네.
The thing is, why I'm careful is, I saw a guy on the internet.
Yeah.
His friend took a special laptop
Yeah.
that you could twist the screen, put it around,
Yeah.
and then he just took a random laptop
Yeah.
that wasn't built that
Oh.
way, and then he was angry at his friend. So I'm very careful.
Don't worry, they're not going to be easy to break.
오신다고 하면 아마 처음에는 많이
So,
쓰실 거여가지고. 네네네. 네 그렇죠 아무래도. 네. 아이폰은
So you can tell me the phone you're interested in, and then I will give you the two options.
Okay, this
Do you have time? Because this can take time. So I will give you the option with the phone you want, with if you give us this phone, or if you stay with that phone,
Okay.
or if you wait until
네,
this
그런 게
date
있어요.
here.
저희도 이제
It's
고객님한테
all going to be three
해드리는데
options actually.
Okay.
So which phone are you?
I just have to leave about.
제가 뭐 기본적인 뭐 충전기나 이런 걸 챙겨드릴 수가 있어요.
Let me just check quickly.
Yeah, sure. Take your time.
So I just have something at 6, as long as I can be back at 6.
Oh, you still have a little bit of time.
네, 그렇죠. 삼성폰 조금 있을 수가 있는데요. 아이폰은 그리고 지금 요금제 하신 거 자체 되게 저가 요금제를 하시는 거잖아요. 네, 보통 11만 원, 9만 원짜리 요금제를 쓰세요. 보통은
Okay, I have time.
4개월 동안 그
Yeah, sure.
하는데
So
지금
you tell me the
전화기는
phone you're
그런
interested
거
in, and
그냥
I will
제일
let you know the
낮은
prices
요금제를
per
쓰는
month.
거기 때문에
Okay, that's
비싼
one, that's
게
one.
That's
아니고
one, and the
제일
other one?
저렴하게
Yeah,
하시는
only
거
that one?
자체가.
This one.
Okay, sure.
그거는 완전 무제한 쓰는 거예요.
We go on
넷플릭스는
tour
무제한
quite a
거고,
lot.
뭐
Sorry?
전화-
My campus, at
Yeah.
least my current job,
Yeah.
아, 그렇죠, 그렇죠.
goes on tour.
그렇죠.
Then I have to wait at the school before we start.
Oh.
And then I can read.
Oh.
wow,
Wow,
이런 게
that's-
있기 때문에 그걸 맞춰서 이제 해야
Which area? Like, are you a English teacher or other subjects?
I am an English teacher
Yeah.
at in Paju.
Oh, in Paju.
Yes.
Also, you live in Paju, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you told me that. How long does it take to come? Like the whole total?
At least to Hapjeong, it's about 50 minutes.
Oh.
More or less.
That's what took me actually to get here, 'cause I live in Incheon.
Sorry.
I live in Incheon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's taken me like 1 hour and 20 minutes to get here. So how long will you stay in Korea?
I will. I have a contract that will start in March next year
Yeah.
for at least 1 year.
So as you may know, this contract when it starts tomorrow, it's going to be 2-year contract.
Okay.
But if you leave, you have again 3 options. The first option is to pay off everything and cancel it, and then you can leave. Second option is, because we are foreigners, we don't know if we're going and come back later.
Okay.
So if you think of going and maybe come back in Korea, I can stop it and then replay it whenever you come back. The third option, maybe if you're not sure about everything, you go and then if you're there in your country and you know 100% that you will never gonna come back in Korea, you can
쓰고
call
왔다 갔다
overseas
하는데
and then
얼마나
cancel
걸리는지
everything.
몰라요.
Oh, okay.
요새
Yeah, so it's like
쓰는
3
비용이.
options.
Okay.
그래야 좀
Yeah,
편하게
I think I'll
쓰겠죠,
probably
아무래도.
just,
네. 그쵸. 네. 근데 이제
if
요금제를
need be, I'll
하셨다고
just
또
pay it
공정
off
되니까.
one
Yeah,
shot.
yeah,
네.
That way I can keep the
yeah,
phone.
yeah.
그렇죠. 그러니까
Well, you
제가
still
어떤
go
이렇게
with it,
제약을
even
두거나
though
이런
it's
게 아니기
you
때문에
know you don't
제일
even
좋은
know if you're
거죠.
coming back. So this is like a new policy because for foreigners we never know actually.
네.
Yes.
네.
So you can go and then something happen to come back. So we cannot force you to pay everything off. But if you're sure, it's better to pay off and leave. But if you're not sure, you can go and pay like small whenever you're there,
Yeah.
or just get there and pay off everything. It's up to you
Yeah.
always.
For me, I think it would just take the stress away if I know it's
Yeah,
paid
yeah,
off.
yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from Rwanda.
Sorry?
Rwanda,
Oh, I'm from South Africa.
South Africa. It's not that far, but it's like a distance.
The closest I came to your country was I met some people from Malawi,
Oh, really?
and once met someone from not Angola, Gabon,
Oh, Gabon?
and
Yeah.
the furthest north I've been was Zambia.
Oh, Zambia.
Yeah,
Wow. I've never been to those countries though.
yeah.
The only country I've been to is Korea, actually, outside of
okay.
my country.
Oh, okay. My university church.
Ah.
We went there to help a village
Yeah.
with an orphanage.
Ah.
So we went to the rural areas.
Wow. I once wanted to go to South Africa for the World Cup, but like the ticket and everything was very expensive, so it's
Yeah,
never
the
happened.
thing is, it's very dangerous.
Oh yeah, I heard of that.
The-
It can become dangerous,
the-
but there's some good areas, right?
Yeah, there are better areas.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I felt safer in Namibia and Botswana and
Oh, really?
Zambia than South Africa.
Like to be honest, I heard a lot of things happening there, like protests. And it's like people like burning stuff, and
Yeah,
that was crazy.
The thing is, they're not too fond of Afrikaans people
Yeah, yeah,
for certain reasons,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
but they're also not fond of other Africans
yeah,
because other Africans tend to work very hard,
yeah, yeah,
Somalis and the like,
yeah,
and then because they set up small shops
yeah,
in close to the areas where they live,
yeah.
so they can charge a bit more because it's close by,
Wow.
and then they make a lot of money,
Yeah.
and then the people become jealous, and then
They're burning everything down then.
and steal and just.
Oh my god.
But I really like Zambia and
Yeah. They're safe. They don't have a lot of stories there. I mean, they're just simple countries. Like they're just there. They don't have a lot of things going on there. Crazy.
but I feel like in other parts of Africa,
Yeah.
people, especially the poorer countries, people tend to work harder.
Yeah, yeah, they do. They do.
And also like I work. My father's a building contractor,
Yeah.
and the people from Mozambique, the Shangaan people,
Yeah, yeah.
they tend to be the best workers.
Oh, really?
They don't. They work very hard.
Yeah.
They're very strong, and they don't make as many jokes.
Oh,
The
really?
South African workers tend to make a lot of jokes.
While they're working. What do you think is the problem though? Is it like the background? Is it like the place they were born at?
The thing is, the Shangaan people, they're almost like German people.
Yeah.
They don't like nonsense. They're quiet. They work hard. They work fast and get it done.
Yeah.
Do a good job.
Yeah, all nice.
But South Africa, the people, in terms of the local people,
Yeah.
they tend to think the world owes them everything.
Oh.
So they don't want to reach and work hard and get somewhere.
Yeah,
just
they
want
just
to-
want it quick.
Easy.
Yeah, that's never gonna happen. So they have to burn things to get things.
They actually burnt one of my university campuses just to not pay university fees. So I rather have other people
Yeah.
that work hard. I don't care what you look like, so long as you do your
Yeah.
job and do it
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I had to go to an African country
Yeah.
that was very similar to my own.
Yeah.
I would go to Namibia
Yeah.
because although the beach
Yeah.
is very cold,
Oh, really?
the water is very cold.
Wow. Is it the ocean there?
The thing is, as the hot water goes up South America,
Yeah.
it goes to the northern hemisphere,
Yeah.
and then it reaches the North Pole,
Yeah.
and it gets very cold and comes down the coast.
Oh.
So that's why
Yeah.
in the Indian Ocean
Yeah.
it's very hot, but the water the cold water coming down,
Yeah.
and it meets up in South Africa, and we
Wow.
get storms.
Ooh. Is there tsunamis there in South Africa?
No, but in the Cape,
Yeah.
there's just big storms for ships, but that's it.
Wow.
That's the first time meeting someone from your country.
Yeah, there's not. It's like a small country with a
Yes.
lot of people, but the minimum wage is down, so they don't really go out a lot because the ticket and everything is really expensive, and the wage is really, really, really down.
Yeah.
So it's hard like to get out there. So I think that's actually the problem. Like in many countries in Africa, they're not developed. They're developing countries, but South Africa is developed country, right?
Yes.
So people who are born there, they think they can have everything because they grew up seeing things in their eyes, like they can see everything, what they can reach. But for us, like when we get outside of Africa, we see things like this, it's crazy. So that's why maybe we tend to work harder, like Namibia, there's things.
It motivates you.
Yeah, it motivates you and you work knowing that it's hard work that's required this because in your country, even though you work hard, it might be impossible in some possibilities.
You know that if you work hard, you can get better
Yeah.
options. Of better
Yes,
things.
yeah. But if you grow up seeing everything, like it can motivate you or put you down.
Yeah,
I think that you can have it quick.
The thing is, it's between the culture there
Yeah, I think.
and also the leading party
Yeah.
is just doesn't give them anything like toilets and stuff,
Yeah.
and then when election comes, just inside things. And
Oh
then-
yeah,
and give-
that's also happening.
and gives them KFC and
Yeah.
blankets and shirts, and then starting to tar the roads.
Yeah.
And when elections over and they won,
They go, they leave.
they leave, and then the roads are not finished, and the people get angry and burn stuff again.
It's like comedy.
You know, like a dark political code.
But things were better with when Mandela was there, right?
Yeah, that was the last time it was good.
That was a good man. Like everyone liked him. He have a different mindset with a lot of people actually.
Yeah.
But the other president that came to South Africa, they're like a joke for me, to be honest. Because if you see them, they did nothing, to be honest.
Yeah, they actually did more for themselves.
Yeah.
The previous president, he stole from the country,
Oh.
had a big compound built,
Yeah.
and then he called the swimming pool like a fire protection. Something silly, but we all know it's just his pool.
Oh. But it's always going, like, I really believe in karma, so it's always going to come back to them again one day.
Yeah, I can just pray for them. I cannot do anything, but God can.
Yeah, something will happen to them for sure. Well, I don't wish that, but we all going to deserve things that happen. Most of people, they deserve what happened to them. So
Yeah, I think that one day, when the judgment day comes, they'll be judged. But we could just pray that they will change.
well, the fact is, they can also be judged while living. That's the thing that I believe actually. Yeah, some people can be judged while living, and life became more hard. Even though he steal a lot, but life became more hard while living.
Yeah, I think for some stuff, God punishes us here,
Yeah.
but in the end, we still get the overall.
Yeah, the bigger one, the bigger one's coming.
Yeah.
It's up yet to come actually.